team landed on Earth happy, until the camera froze. The Voryn scout ship tore through Earth's gray, ash-choked clouds, landing in a shattered city where towers sagged like broken bones. Commander Zythe, his scales shimmering gold, pumped a claw. "Earth's a graveyard," he crowed, voice booming over the crew's cheers. Scout Lira twirled, her tail slicing air, giggling. "Ours to claim." Tech Kren's scanner glowed, his mandibles clicking. "No life, just ruins," he said grinning, as Medic Vox hummed a victory tune, her claws tapping. Camera drones whirred, streaming live to the Galactic Survey. Capturing vines, strangling rotting steel. The crew spilled onto the cracked plaza, dust swirling, their laughter echoing in the dead air. Zythe raised his arms. "We're kings of Earth." Lira kicked a rusted helm, chuckling, while Kren's drone hovered, lens glinting. Then, a pulse low, like a heartbeat rumbled through the ground. Kren's scanner screamed, red lights flashing. "Impossible," he gasped. "Energy, spiking." The lead drone froze, its feed stuttering, then locked on a figure human, cloaked in tattered cloth, eyes glowing like molten stars. A voice, warped and deep, hissed through the static, "Leave or join us." Lira shrieked, stumbling back, her tail rigid. Vox's tune died, her claws trembling. Zythe's antennae flattened, scales dulling. "What is that thing?" he choked, staring at the blackened screen. Kren clawed his console, voice shaking. "It's not human. It can't be." The figure's eyes burned into the feed, unblinking, predatory as the ruins' hum grew louder, alive. Lira's voice cracked. "It's watching us." Vox whispered, "Earth's not dead." Zythe gripped his blaster, heart pounding. "Lesson 1, survey," he rasped. "Earth has ghosts." The crew froze, shadows shifting in the ruins, no longer empty, as the air turned cold, heavy with a presence that wasn't gone. Earth's ruins hummed, shadows twisting in the cold air, the Voryn crew frozen after the camera's chilling glimpse of a human figure. Commander Zythe's blaster shook, his scales dull, antennae flat against his skull. "Move," he rasped, voice barely a whisper. "We find answers." Scout Lira's tail curled tight, her eyes darting to the blackened drone, its lens cracked. "That thing saw us," she stammered, clutching her pack. Tech Kren's mandibles chattered, scanner flickering. "Not Tech. Something else," he muttered. Medic Vox stood silent, claws rigid, staring at the shifting rubble. They crept through the plaza, vines snapping underfoot, towers looming like ghosts. Kren's scanner pulsed, detecting faint signals, human artifacts buried deep. "Here," he said, kneeling by a shattered wall, unearthing a metal disc etched with symbols, a hand, a star, words unreadable. Lira's breath hitched. "It's theirs," she whispered, voice trembling. Zythe's optics narrowed. Humans left warnings. The disc vibrated, emitting a low hum, and the air thickened, heavy with unseen eyes. Vox gasped, pointing a mural, faded, showed humans defying flames, their gazes fierce. "They fought," she choked, "and survived." Kren's scanner spiked, and a voice distorted, like the drones echoed from the disc. "Stay or burn!" Lira screamed, dropping her torch, as Zythe roared, "It's alive!" The ruins' hum surged, shadows closing in, Earth's ghosts waking. "Lesson 2, survey," Zythe growled. "Earth keeps secrets." The crew's courage crumbled, the disk's glow pulsing, whispering of humanity's wrath. The human disk's glow pulsed in the Voryn crew's hands, Earth's ruins whispering of wrath, shadows coiling like predators. Commander Zythe's scales shivered, clutching the artifact, its hum searing his mind. "It's showing me," he gasped, optics clouding. A vision flared, Earth's final days, cities ablaze under Voryn plasma. Humans, not fleeing, stood firm, their eyes fierce, wielding strange devices, psi weapons that burned Voryn ships from the sky. A soldier, cloaked, eyes like molten stars, roared, "We'll never break." Scout Lira stumbled, clutching her head, seeing the same. "They fought back," she choked, tail limp. Tech Kren's scanner sparked, his voice shrill. "This disk, it's their memory." Medic Vox trembled, whispering, "That soldier, he's the shadow." The mural's humans glared, their defiance etched in faded stone, as the vision showed the cloaked soldier shielding children, his psi blade slashing drones, voice echoing, "Earth lives." Zythe's claws shook, dropping the disk, its hum fading. "They weren't weak," he rasped, staring at the ruins' shifting shapes. Lyra's voice cracked. "Are they still here?" Kren's scanner whined, detecting movement not tech, but alive. Vox's optics widened. Their wrath, it's waking. The air thickened, a low growl rising from the ground. Earth's pulse alive. Lesson 3, Survey, Zythe hissed. Earth's not fallen. The crew's fear surged, the disk's glow reigniting, shadows drawing closer, human echoes unbroken. The human disk's glow flared. Earth's ruins growling with unbroken echoes, shadows slithering closer to the Voryn crew. Commander Zythe gripped his blaster, scales ashen, optics darting. "Stay sharp," he hissed, voice taut, as the air pulsed like a living heart. Scout Lyra's tail quivered, her torch flickering. "They're here," she whispered, eyes wide, scanning the mural's defiant humans. Tech Kren's scanner sputtered, lights dying. "Systems failing," he yelped, slamming the device, its screen flashing static. Then a face, human, eyes molten, staring back. Medic Vox choked. "It's him!" The face vanished, but a shadow moved, cloaked, gliding between crumbled pillars, its form too real. Lyra screamed, torch dropping, plunging them into gloom. Zythe's blaster hummed, aiming nowhere. "Show yourself!" he roared, voice cracking. The ruins answered. A low, warped laugh, not Voryn, echoing, "You woke us." Kren's second drone whirred, then crashed, its lens cracked, showing the same figure, closer, hand outstretched, glowing with faint psi energy. Lyra sobbed. "We're trapped!" Vox's claws dug into rubble, whispering, "Their power, it's alive!" Zythe's antennae twitched, catching a humnot tech, but Earth's pulse surging. The shadows multiplied, figures circling, eyes like stars. Kren's voice shook. "They're everywhere." Lesson 4, Survey, Zythe rasped. "Earth hunts." The crew's tech went dark, the disk's glow blinding, human shadows closing in, relentless. The Voryn crew cowered, their tech dead, the disk's blinding glow pulsing as human shadows circled Earth's ruins, eyes like stars. Commander Zythe's blaster trembled, scales pale, antennae limp. "Hold, together," he barked, voice fraying. Scout Lyra sobbed, clawing the ground, her tail thrashing. "They'll kill us!" she screamed, eyes locked on a shadow cloaked, its psi glow flaring, hand raised. Tech Kren hurled his broken scanner, shouting, "We're done, Zythe! Run!" Medic Vox clutched the mural's edge, whispering, "They're judging us." The air churned, heavy with Earth's pulse, the warped voice echoing, "You! Trespass!" Lyra lunged for the ship, but a shadow blocked her, its molten eyes piercing. She froze, shrieking, "It knows me!" Zythe fired, plasma sizzling uselessly as Kren snapped, "You're waking them, fool!" Vox's claws shook, her voice low. "The mural, they protected this." The shadows tightened their ring, forms flickering, soldiers, children, all human, their psi energy crackling like a storm. Zythe roared, "We're Voryn, we don't kneel!" But his optics betrayed fear, seeing Lyra curl up. Kren turned on him. "You led us here!" Kren spat, mandibles wide. The disk hummed louder, its light searing, and a new shadow loomed taller, its voice clear. "Leave, or stay forever." Vox gasped. It's offering. Lesson 5, Survey. Zythe choked. Earth breaks us. The crew's unity shattered. Shadows whispering, humanity's will unyielding. The Voryn crew's unity lay in tatters. Human shadows whispering through Earth's ruins, their star-like eyes relentless. Commander Zythe's blaster hung limp, scales drained of color as the disk's searing glow pulsed. We can't run, he croaked, optics flickering. Scout Lira whimpered, curled tight, her tail still. They'll take us, she sobbed, clawing dirt. Tech Kren glared, mandibles snapping. Your fault, Zythe. Medic Vox knelt by the mural, claws tracing human defiance, whispering, they left something. The disk hummed, its light flaring, and a hologram sparked, a human cloaked, eyes molten, the soldier from the vision. His voice, steady, not warped, filled the air. To invaders, Earth endures. We fell, but our will burns. Touch our bones, face our wrath. The image shifted, humans carving the mural, embedding psi crystals, their hands bloodied but unbowed. Lira gasped, they planned this. Kren's voice shook, a trap, for us. Zythe's antennae twitched, catching the ruin's pulse, now synchronized with the disk. It's their voice, he rasped, as shadows loomed closer, forms clearer, soldiers, families, all glowing with psi energy. Vox's optics widened. Their will, it's alive. The hologram soldier stared, eyes piercing. Leave, or join Earth's fire. Kren roared, we're dead. But Lira whispered, or we listen. Lesson 6, Survey. Zythe choked, Earth speaks. The disk's light surged, shadows chanting, humanity's will a flame unquenched. The disk's light surged, human shadows chanting in Earth's ruins, their psi energy crackling like a storm around the Voryn crew. Commander Zythe's scales trembled, his blaster useless, as the soldier's hologram faded. We're trapped, he rasped, optics dim. Scout Lira clung to rubble, sobbing, they'll burn us. Tech Kren's mandibles snapped, your orders doomed us. Medic Vox stared at the mural, whispering, their will, it's guiding. A new hum pierced the air, not Earth's, but a ship's engines roaring overhead. A Galactic Survey shuttle landed, its ramp hissing open. Envoy Silas, a Voryn elder with silvered scales, strode out, antennae rigid. Report, he barked, optics scanning the disk's glow. Zythe stammered, Earth's alive humans, psi traps. Silas's gaze locked on the mural, then the shadows, their molten eyes flaring. You woke this? He hissed, clawing his tablet, its feed dead. Kren shoved the disk forward. Listen. The hologram reignited. Earth endures, the soldier's voice boomed. Face our wrath. Lira shrieked. They're everywhere. As shadows shifted, closer. Vox's voice quavered. They chose us. Silas's scales paled. This threatens the survey. He signaled his guards, but their scanners fried, sparking. The ruin's pulse surged, a shadow taller cloaked stepping forth, its voice clear, you cannot silence Earth. Zythe froze, Kren cursed, and Lira collapsed, as Silas roared, retreat! Lesson 7, Survey. Zythe whispered, Earth defies. The disk blazed, shadows chanting louder. Humanity's will a fire no Voryn could quench. The disk's blaze scorched the Voryn crew's optics. Human shadows chanting in Earth's ruins. Their psi energy pulsing like a heartbeat. Commander Zythe staggered, scales dull, as Envoy Silas's retreat call echoed. We can't leave, Zythe rasped, gripping the disk. Scout Lira trembled, curled in dust, whimpering, they'll trap us. Tech Kren's mandibles clicked. This is your fault, Silas. Medic Vox clutched the mural, whispering, the shadows. They're not ghosts. The ruin's hum surged, air crackling with unseen power. Kren's broken scanner flickered, displaying code human intricate, laced with psi signatures. It's tech, he gasped, optics wide. The disk projected a schematic psi crystals embedded in Earth's core, amplifying human will, linked to the shadows. They engineered this, Kren choked, as a shadow-cloaked, molten-eyed solidified, its psi blade glowing. Silas's tablet sparked, dead, his voice shrill. They outsmarted us. Zythe's blaster fell, useless, as the shadow spoke, clear. Earth's will lives in us. Lira screamed, "It's alive!" Vox's claws shook. Their tech, it's their souls! The schematic showed humans infusing psi crystals before Earth's fall, their defiance coded into the planet. Silas roared, "Destroy it!" But his guards' weapons fizzled, psi energy surging. Shadows multiplied, chanting louder, their forms soldiers, civilians radiating power. Zythe's voice cracked. "We woke their machine." Lesson 8 Survey, Vox whispered. "Earth is their weapon." The disk's light burned. Psi-tech awakening, humanity's shadow army unyielding. Earth's psi-tech roared. The disk's light blinding, human shadow soldiers, civilians radiating unyielding will in the ruins. Commander Zythe's scales quaked, his blaster useless, as Envoy Silas's guards cowered. "We can't fight this," Zythe choked, optics locked on a cloaked shadow, its psi blade humming. Scout Lira sobbed, dust streaked. "They're judging us." Tech Kren clutched his sparking scanner, snarling, "Their tech's alive." Medic Vox stood firm, claws on the mural, whispering, "Their legacy. It's speaking." The lead shadow molten-eyed, towering stepped forward, its voice resonant. "You face Earth's heart." The disk projected a vision, humans dying, fusing their souls into psi crystals, crafting a defense to outlast their fall. A child's hand carved the mural, eyes fierce, vowing, "We endure." Lira gasped. "They gave everything." Silas's antennae drooped, voice shrill, "This defies the galaxy." Kren roared, "It's a curse." But Vox countered, "No, it's hope." The shadows closed in, psi energy crackling, forcing the crew to their knees. Zythe's voice broke. "What do you want?" The shadow's blade dimmed, its gaze piercing. "Choose, flee, or learn." Silas hissed, "We'll burn this world." But his tablet shattered, psi sparks flying. Lira whispered, "Learn their strength." The ruins pulse thundered, shadows chanting, their forms, families, warriors, united in defiance. Lesson 9, Survey, Vox said, voice steady. "Earth's our mirror." The disk's glow softened. Psi-tech humming, humanity's legacy demanding respect, unbowed. The disk's glow softened. Earth's ruins humming with humanity's unbowed legacy. Shadows soldiers, families watching the Voryn crew. Commander Zythe's scales flickered, his voice hoarse. "Flee or learn." Envoy Silas snarled, silvered antennae rigid. "Flee, burn this cursed world." Scout Lira clutched her chest, eyes wet, whispering, "Learn their strength." Tech Kren slammed rubble, mandibles wide. "They'll consume us." Medic Vox faced the mural, claws steady, saying, "Their legacy, its truth." The lead shadow-cloaked, molten-eyed, stood silent, its psi blade dim, waiting. Zythe's optics darted, recalling the vision humans sacrificing for psi crystals. "They outlasted us," he muttered. Silas roared, "They're ghosts! We're Voryn!" But his guards trembled, weapons dead. Lira's voice shook. "What if we're wrong?" She pointed to the mural, humans shielding each other, their eyes alive. Kren hissed, "You're mad! This tech's a trap!" Vox countered, "No, it's a lesson." The ruins' pulse quickened, shadows tightening, their chant softer, almost pleading. "Choose!" Silas drew a blade. "I'll end this." But a psi spark knocked him back, his scales singed. Zythe grabbed Lira, shouting, "What's our choice?" Lira's gaze met the shadows. "Learn, or we're nothing." Kren cursed, "You'll doom us." Vox's optics glowed. Earth mirrors us. Lesson 10. Survey. Zythe rasped. Earth tests us. The disk pulsed. Shadows waiting. Humanity's will aflame, demanding the crew's soul or retreat. The disk's pulse thundered. Earth's ruins alive with humanity's unyielding will. Shadows soldiers. Families demanding the Voryn crew's choice. Commander Zythe's scales shivered. Optics faint, as the cloaked shadow's molten eyes burned. What are you? He rasped, voice breaking. Envoy Silas clutched his singed arm, snarling, Monsters! Scout Lira's tears streaked dust, whispering, They're us. Tech Kren shook, mandibles still, muttering, They're tech. It's too strong. Medic Vox faced the shadows, claws open, saying, Show your purpose. The lead shadow raised its blade, not striking, but pointing skyward. The disk flared, projecting a vision Earth survivors, forging psi crystals, whispering, Guard our home, teach the stars. Their shadows weren't vengeance, but sentinels, coded to challenge invaders, to spark awe or fear. Lira gasped, They protect Earth? Silas hissed, Lies, they trap us. But his voice faltered, optics catching the child's mural, eyes fierce yet kind. Zythe's blaster clattered to the ground. They test our worth. The shadow's chant softened, psi energy humming, as the lead spoke, Learn or perish. Kren roared, We're no students. But Vox knelt, whispering, They're humanity's echo. The ruins' pulse surged, shadows circling tighter, their forms, mothers, warriors radiating resolve. Lira stood, voice steady. I want to learn. Silas lunged. Fools! But a psi wave pinned him, his scales cracking. Lesson 11 Survey. Zythe said, voice firm. Earth reshapes us. The disk's light steadied, shadows waiting, humanity's purpose a mirror to the stars. The disk's light held steady. Earth's ruins glowing with humanity's resolve. Shadows sentinels of soldiers. Families awaiting the Voryn crew's choice. Commander Zythe's scales warmed. Optics clear. Voice firm. We learn. Envoy Silas spat. Scales cracked. Cowardice. But his guards stepped back, awed. Scout Lira stood tall, tears dry, saying, Earth's alive. Tech Kren's mandibles softened, muttering, They're tech. It's hope. Medic Vox smiled, claws on the mural, whispering, Humanity guides us. The lead shadow molten-eyed, cloaked lowered its psi blade, its voice warm. You see. The disk hummed, projecting Earth's revival. Psi crystals pulsing, vines blooming, ruins stirring with life. Humans, long gone, had ceded their will, whispering through time, Rise, again! Lira gasped. They planned this? Silas's antennae fell, voice low. We underestimated them. Kren knelt, scanner sparking. Their legacy reshapes us. The shadows faded, their chant a breeze. Psi energy softening. Zythe faced Silas. Report truth. Earth lives. Silas nodded. Broken. The survey must know. Vox's optics shone. Their fire burns in us. The ruins' pulse calmed. Air light, as blooms broke through dust Earth's dawn. Lira whispered, We'll carry their story. Kren stood. To the stars. Lesson 12. Survey. Zythe declared, Earth renews. The disk dimmed, shadows gone, humanity's hope a seed for the galaxy ever open. Hey listeners, what a journey. Earth's ruins hid humanity's unyielding fire, teaching the Voryn awe, and us, hope. Did Zythe's choice spark your soul? Will Earth's dawn inspire the stars? Drop your thoughts below. Let's talk. If this tale gripped you, smash that like, share with your squad, and subscribe for more HFY epics. Hit the bell. Don't miss the next saga. Together, we'll explore humanity's might, one story at a time. Until then, keep dreaming big. Keep